to find the ace as he pushes onto the site. Will find Nebo and cleans him out for the anti-eco ace. And three of them with a UMP, so he's built up quite a stockpile already. Indeed, he's already nearly hit 10k 4 rounds in. Now the terrorists not going to have enough money to buy an AWP. They do force up all rifles. It's going to be interesting to see how many grenades they're going to get. They're going to get a lot of smoke grenades, no Molotovs. And that may be a little bit disastrous for the terrorists. You're not going to be able to clear out any places with a Molotov. That double HE grenade doesn't do any damage. Oh, it does damage to Kev, is no good. But it doesn't tag Vulcan as they're boosting up towards mid. There is one directly underneath mid so far. Honda's boosted out, but oh, Chubb's going to be taken down. I think they were trying to counter boost. And Honda now playing underneath pipe. He needs to be careful as he has no support from the rest of his teammates. Oh, this is not looking good for Honda, but the rest of the counter-terrorists just have to play passive right now. We see Lucid playing very close. Actually hasn't been peeked out yet. And yeah, this is slowed down after the first initial pick. Turtle does have an AWP on his hands at truck. And Elusive opting to stay with the UMP. This decision, if he gets 2 kills, may be a really good eco position to play from. But if he gets picked off just from someone running through A main, he might be spotted out. And they are falling back out of mid at the moment. Honda through the smoke's going to pick up one, but Vulcan jumping through is going to get the second frag of the round. And Turtle needs to rotate through right now. But he's smoked off. He can't do anything as Vent's being broken. Desadi going to be first man pushing onto the site. Takes down 4GIG. Easy as that. Turtle's going to come out from heaven. And the bomb plant's going to be planted safe. And the rotation is going to come slowly from Elusive. Elusive may be better just as saving a M4 at the moment and try to get some exit frags. They do have a good economy, but they do want to make sure that they save the AWP. It looks like that Elusive is going to be coming towards Vent. And we have, yep, that looks like they're going to save. Elusive's going to pick up an AK, so that's going to be Neba's AK after he was taken down by Honda. But that is a very clean round from Lucid Gaming. Oh, sorry, from Reflex Gaming, sorry. I just saw the top of the scoreboard, but that was a clean round from Reflex. That entry frags towards mid, there was nothing that they could do afterwards. And it was just a quick B-side take. 4GIG just mollied off, had to fall towards Pit while being flashed. And he's going to be taken out. And it looks like the terrorists going to be hunting together, but they're not going to find anyone. So Lucid going to be saving together. That's going to be an easy save. And that's going to allow them to probably have another full buy round. Elusive does have a lot of money, but it may not be a full buy. And we do see no head armors and stuff. Vulcan has gone for the M4. Interesting decision there, as we're going to see the bomb split off towards B side by himself. 3 towards A. So Desadi's holding the grenade. Turtle's watching that boost. Oh, he takes down Vulcan with the headshot. And that is really poor from Vulcan. I think just getting a little bit cocky after the previous round. He needed to wait for his team for that mid-smoke to come out. 4GIG, meanwhile, has been boosted towards Vent. So the counter-terrorists have this mid-control right now. Elusive is going to get the pick onto... No! He misses the AK spray, and Kev gets the pick onto Elusive. So that's a bit of a disastrous situation there. This is going to allow... Ooh, Kev, I'm not sure if he's... No, here. I think he's heard Chubb. Hasn't spotted him. Oh, that flashbang. Chubb needs to fall back towards Guardian's being spotted out, but he's going to take him out quite easily. Kev just too low. Meanwhile, the rest of the terrorists going towards B site. We're going to see 4GIG possibly doing a lot of work at the moment. He is in checkers. He spotted one. He spotted the bomb carrier. It's going to take him down from behind. He sprays, but misses Nebo completely. Desadi, meanwhile, taking out Honda, who was on the side. Desadi's so low. He needs to push through at the moment. He's pushing through. Gets one. And, Nebo's going to pick off Turtle all of a sudden on a 1-on-2 after Nebo does a lot of heavy work. Desadi should have died there, to be honest. 4GIG unable to pick him off, however. As Chubb has managed to make his way all the way onto site. That flashbang's going to completely miss everyone. He's coming on. He's spotted out the side. He's going to take that one. Pushing on the back of site. It's an aim deal, but Nemo's going to take him out. Nemo's going to end the round with 2 kills, as well as a 1-on-1 clutch. Oh, that was so close. He made it into the correct position, but Nebo managed to pre-fire at the right time. And that's going to be 2-3, forcing Lucid, onto an eco round. That was well played from Reflex, coming back from a bit of a disastrous situation. And we're going to see a B site stack from the counter-terrorists. They're rushing straight through. Honda's going to be coming out. I'm not sure if Desadi's picked this up yet. Desadi's going to get one. Tags another one, but he's still aim dueling. He's got help with Nebo as Nebo takes down another one. And that's already 2 counter-terrorists taken down. Desadi tagged down low to 40. but there's no follow-up, and the counter-terrorists still playing patiently towards the other sides of the map. The terrorists more than willing just to let them slowly peek through. Chop spots no one towards A main, and we're going to see the terrorists probably just slowly pushing their way through mid at the moment. So we're going to see a Lucid with the deagle, trying to get the jump deagle there, missing it, however. Just going to Vegas and trying to get lucky. Oh, Chubb pushing out from short. It's going to miss Vulcan as Vulcan picks up a frag for himself. And Elusive at this quad position, at truck is going to miss the deagle headshot, unfortunately. Very close, but he's going to be picked off. And 4Geek, the last man left standing, only has a USP. We'll be lucky to find maybe Desadi with a good USP headshot. Maybe insanely lucky to get two people with two USP dinks. But at this stage, oh, he spotted out the gun of one, but he's also been spotted out. Managed to get the dink of Aaron, but unfortunately unable to finish it off. And all of a sudden, 3-all. Reflex winning the first pistol, over crucial pistol round, as well as the eco rounds afterwards. It's Lucid. I hate that score. I'm just going to cover it on my screen, but it's so far Reflex winning the buy rounds, Lucid winning the anti-eco rounds. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be the next buy round coming out at this stage. Oh, Chubb switched very close, but he's not going to be able to achieve anything as that Molotov at close stops the boost. HE grenade does 30 damage, as we're going to see Vulcan's actually push his way up. And that pop flash is going to allow him to come towards mid. Breaks vent, he knows one's there. He spots one just at the edge of smoke, but Chubb takes him down. And he's also going to take that. Nebo was trying to get the trade. And this is a good start already. Chubb playing very aggressive, backed up from Honda in vent. And all of a sudden, the terrorist is going to be left in disarray. And going to be making their way towards B site. Just the two of them left standing. As Honda pushes way out of vent. Oh, they were very lucky not to catch each other out. As Honda pop flashes, doesn't catch Aaron. Maybe catches Desadi out, but unfortunately unable to do any damage. They've spotted out where Honda is. And, Aaron, unfortunately, unable to get the spray. Does know he's back aside, but the rest of the counter is rotated over. Turtle's going to get one pick on Aaron. Nearly gets Desadi as well. And he's going to easily pick up Desadi. No smoke whatsoever. Desadi was just surrounded from all sides. It was the early frags there that really counted. I'm not sure who the third person from Reflex was picked off by, but all of it was a 2-on-5, and they had a reasonable attempt at cracking a site, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. And Lucid going to get their first buy round, actually. So this is going to be good, building up a bit of a bank. Meanwhile, the terrorists... Oh, it looks like there's actually no bank whatsoever. I lied. A lot of grenades being used, as we're going to see Turtle just watching towards this boost position. It's gonna be back up from Chubb, however, as Vulcan is slowly gonna be peeking out. I would suggest waiting for that smoke to disappear, and just the teammates coming out together to try to take mid control. There is no one boosting in vent this time, and we're just gonna see. It looks like this is a default from the terrorists. You're gonna see 2 towards mid, 1 towards Squeaky, and 2 towards B site. Now we're just waiting for Vulcan to kind of push out at the moment, but Honda is in a good position to pop flash and possibly catch one person out. Unable to be sure. Oh, Vulcan picks off Chubb, who was peeking, and Turtle misses the AWP shot. Vulcan on fire today. Meanwhile, Honda picks off one with that pop flash towards that Checkers position. Going to be pop flashing it again, and he's going to be jumping out safely, not wanting to risk an overextension. But Nebo's come towards Checkers to join the party, and he's made his way all the way back towards Checkers. There's no flashes left on the hands of the counter-terrorists. They know one is on the site. Molotov coming out for the incendiary grenade on towards back of site. The rest of the terrorists now rotating over. We see Honda using the last flash of his, but it's not going to catch anyone. And CT is going to be smoked off. It's going to be a hard retake for the counter-terrorists to do so. But 4Geek is going to take down Nebo, pushing out from Checkers. And Honda pushing through his smoke is going to get 1. He's going to get 2. Takes down Vulcan as well. All of a sudden, Aaron's the last man left standing. He spots down the AWPer towards heaven, but he's got a really tough position to deal with. And 4Geek's also going to kill another one. Honda doing a lot of work that round. Just pushing through the smoke and catching them completely by surprise. Beautiful play by Honda there. Textbook, I would say, actually, because that was the perfect time to actually push through smoke. He had no flashes. He might have used the flash just a little bit early, but just so crucial getting the first initial pick. Now it's going to be forcing Reflex onto the eco, and they may just have to rush A site instead, and it looks like it's going to be a hard A. Let's see how Elusive and Turtle hold this, as it looks like that Turtle with the AWP is going to be boosting Elusive. This is quite interesting. The smokes come up, but the terrorists have been stacking up towards this A site. I think Lucid know what Reflex are doing. Chubb is in a very good position to rotate. Here's one smoke grenade coming out towards Forklift. Molly coming out towards Squeaky. What a pop flash. It's going to capture. No, oh, Kev gets so close on the side, but doesn't manage to get a single kill. Notice there's two towards there. Aaron's trying to push in, but Lucid gets one. Lucid gets two as Chubb cleans out the Sardi, and suddenly Vulcan, the last man left standing. Chubb's going to clean him up, so Chubb from that short position, very easily to be able to rotate. Kev pushing out through the Molotov, I think, unable to do any damage. He was in a really good position, however, he could have taken out two players by himself. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. And it's only 6-3, so the last 3 rounds going heavily in the favor of Lucid Gaming. Now, Reflex really need to sharpen up in this round. They really need to take this, but no Molotovs. What are they going to do? They're going to set up on default, I'd say, once again. So Vulcan are going to be boosting up. No pre-nades coming out, as we see 2 players coming very close towards boost. Oh, it looks like that. Oh, I think he spotted him out. Yep, so they know that one is towards boost. Oh, the aim deal comes in the favor of Chubb as he is on 40 HP. Chubb gets a second one, but gets traded out. Aaron's going to get his head just completely cleanly taken off. Now, Honda at close mid needs to be careful of not being caught out, but he's going to flash back, going to sit just underneath boost. Oh, I'm not sure if he spotted out Kev, but I'm not sure if they still know he's there. As he is in a good position to do a lot of damage. Oh, he spotted out Nebo. The M45 is going down. They know exactly where he is. He needs to fall back, and he falls, and he does fall back. Oh, but Kev gets him during the intermission of the AWP firing. And Turtle, ooh, nearly tags Nebo. Unfortunately, it was Nebo. And he's slippery, that one. And he gets away. And 4Geek going to be playing on B side. He does have a Molotov and a flashbang left. Total, no grenades left. Elusive, only a Molotov left. The Terrorists still have 2 smoke grenades to work with. This is going to be very easy to enter B site with. They're going to smoke off CT in heaven in that moment. We're going to see one smoke come out. 4Geek, Molotov coming out from the side. It's going to miss everything as we're going to see Elusive make his way all the way towards CT. He might pick off one. No, he just misses Kev immediately. And Desadi pushing through the smoke. Manages to pick off Elusive. He needs to be careful of his 6, but Desadi's already fallen back. Turtle's last man left standing with the AWP. He might want to save this. He spotted out Desadi with the CZ, but oh, what a good shot. It's going to take him out, and he's also going to pick up the AWP. Reflex. Reflex. Very, very strong round there, to be honest, to be able to pick up that round. 4Geek, very unlucky, unable to get the spray down, but that was a textbook pincer strike. 2 rifles coming at the same time, and decided just playing the risk of just playing that fast rotate, trying to catch the CTs off guard. It works so well. And that B site very weak so far. 4Geek unable to show that he's been able to hold it successfully so far. Really relying on Honda so far to actually get the frags down. And we're going to see Reflex going to be going into a much slower position. We're going to see Honda playing towards this B site. So really so far you see Elusive and Chubb going huge. Honda, oh, Turtle picks up the first frag towards mid, and Chubb's going to be taken out. However, Turtle being rushed by the Tech 9 from Aaron, and all of a sudden they need to go towards A, but Honda's split. He needs to go and watch Z. The Terrorists can go either way at the moment, and they know this. They're playing so slow at the moment. Nebo and Honda have spotted each other out. They're just going to be playing safe. 4Geek making his way towards Checkers, and we're going to see Elusive just play smart towards this A site. And the side is going to be peeking short, not going to find anything. The bomb's still not really deciding where to go towards. It looks like they are deciding towards A, as we see 2 smokes. One flash going towards Z. Bombs being dropped, pushing out Elusive, aim dealing it out, gonna take down Nebo. Kevin's no good, is gonna spot him out. That Molotov, unfortunately, unable to do any damage. Aaron's gonna pick off one as he pushes, I think, towards Z or Truck. And 4Geek's last man left standing. And he's most likely gonna save. Counter-terrorist with a little bit of money on Elusive's hands. He's gonna be picking up maybe another rifle the next round. 4Geek may be able to force out a FAMAS. Not sure exactly what Lucid are going to do. Meanwhile, Reflex, strong couple of rounds. They've only lost 2 rifles in that round. Should be still able to drop. Looks like they're not opting for the AWP. So it's going to be interesting seeing how this goes. But yeah, this is going to be 5-6 so far. It's very tight, well contested. 4Geek does still have a full set of grenades, so he might be able to solo hold this B site. I'm parched, actually. There's also an insect in my cup. That's never... Go, shoot. Iced tea, please. I need sugar. Wow, why are we hating on anime, man? I love anime. I love it so much. I could have not said that in a more unconvincing tone. I don't know. It's nice, but I guess it's just like watching TV shows. I mean, you have people who like watching TV shows. You like people who watch other stuff. I mean, Do people hate because you watch House of Cards or anything? As 4Gig picks up the Sadi towards B site. Wait, was it B site? Yeah, it was B site. And we're going to see Chubb with the Deagle. Well, that grenade doing a chunk of damage, but Chubb's going to be peeking out. He's going to try and pre-fire, but Kev knows exactly what's happening. Oh, 4Gig trying to peek out at the same time. He's going to be taken out, but Lucid managed to push through A-Man and tag down Vulcan. And he is unable to get the AK, as it looks like that the terrorists are going towards this B site. Turtle's going to pick off one with the P2K. He picks himself up an AK. Oh, did he pick up an AK? No, he didn't pick it up. Bit of a shame as it is smoked off, but it does allow him a little bit of avenue probably to go get the AK. Meanwhile, Elusive still opting for the Deagle. This is a doable scenario, actually. There is no kit, but if they get the frags fast enough, they might be able to do it. But Nebo says no to that, gets the first frag on towards Elusive. Pop flash coming through, but Turtle's just going to fall back, save the AK. That's a smart decision. But this is allowing the terrorists to build up a bank now. And that's one thing that you don't want the terrorists actually to get, which is economy. As there's a bit of a lull in action, if you guys are in Sydney, this is going to be a shameless plug right now, but if you guys are in Sydney and you guys haven't signed up for E-League yet, do so at eleague.gg. I don't know what Nebo's doing at the moment. He's probably played too much H1Z1. It's probably fried at the moment, or too much Rust. Too fried for me. But no, so yeah, sign up for E-League as we're coming into a bye round. Yeah, do it. I'll talk about it more later and probably an intermission, but Turtle's going to pick up the AWP again. I can't say it's been very effective so far. Turtle unable to do a lot of damage with the AWP so far. He probably needs to change positions, as that Molotov just goes straight into a fire extinguisher. Amazing. As Vulcan tries to tap fire Turtle. Turtle's playing too much of a predictable position. He needs to change it up. Just how Chubb is changing it up. I know Chubb is playing close, but he switches around a lot. He switches it from, like, you know, close mid towards pipe, back towards, you know, short. He needs to switch it up consistently, as Elusive managed to get the pick onto Kev, who was all the way towards short. I don't know why he was there with no support. But you can see Elusive coming towards forklift. Oh, nearly gets a pick on Aaron, but Aaron just snaps towards his head. And they're going to be pushing towards this A side so far. Turtle's the only man who's actually able to defend this. But the smokes have come out. They know that it AWPs towards truck already. And he's going to be tagged down by Aaron. Chubb's going to pick out the Sadi meanwhile. And all of a sudden, it's going to be a 3-on-3. Here we go, 3-on-3. They have one kit on 4Geek. And Chubb is in a good position to do a bit of damage, but all the terrorists hiding. Nebo needs to be careful. Oh, Chubb pushing through. Nebo's hurt him, but he's going to lose the aim deal as he's going to barely be tagged. Now we're going to see Aaron. Chubb's going to be dealing it out. Oh, he takes down Vulcan as well. Aaron gets two. A 1-on-1. Honda slowly pushing up right now. He knows exactly where he is, but the bomb time is ticking away. He also needs to get a kid. Oh, Aaron peeks out just at the right time. But there is enough time on the 40-second bomb timer. Good play there by Honda. Slowly walking, knew exactly where it was. Aaron, huge play from him. 4 kills. If he picks it up, it would have been an ace. Ooh, very close there. But Lucid is going to pick up that crucial round. They've lost a lot of guns, however. They're not going to be able to force up, and they weren't able to recover that AWP either. Let's see if Turtle actually still buys one, though. He does have enough money for just armor and AWP. He does get armor and AWP. And this is going to leave the rest of the team a little bit low on the utility side. However, the terrorists, obviously, with the bank build up from the previous rounds, a lot of money to build a bank with, and it looks like Aaron's going to be boosted this time, so it's not going to be elusive. Now, I just hope this has been communicated that there is going to be an AWPer towards Z. He spotted out the AWPer, Kev meanwhile spamming through the smoke at A main, not going to find anything. Chubb slowly pushing through smoke. Oh, he's not going to find anything as Aaron just peeking a bit, probably too cheekily towards that boost spot, is going to be taken out by the AWP. That Molotov's going to go at that close position. Chubb's going to run away, and he's going to tag through it. Kev's going to try and come through and take down another player, but Honda within that vent is not going to have any of that. Elusive push through. Oh, nearly able to do some damage, but Kev is going to take him out. And Kev is going to come back towards mid and just dance about. We do have Nebo already in a position that is going to be very close towards Honda. He smoked it up. Honda's pushing through. They know one's in there. Nebo's pushing behind him. He's going to take him out from behind. Without any lubricant whatsoever, Turtle's going to get the AWP kill onto Kev as he's crossing towards Vent. 4Geek by himself on the site, no utility whatsoever, and it looks like the terrorists are just going to fall back, and this is a smart decision. Don't know exactly how many are on B site, probably going to fake it through, try to come towards mid. Chubb, the only man on A site, but he does have an M4. And it looks like that they still do have 30 seconds to work with. Turtle is slowly making his way back towards Z. Not finding anything, however, as he's slowly going to walk through. Now, it's all up to Chubb to do a lot of heavy work here, and it's been shown that he's able to do it. He's the second fragger on his team so far, but he's going to be pincered so far. But Turtles read this. They've read this correctly. No time, however. They may move too slow. Reflex, they now have to risk getting caught by an AWP, but he misses the shot onto Vulcan. Chubb comes out, but misses the aim deal, and 4Geek's the last man left standing. Spots out Vulcan. He wants to try to save the AWP, I think, but I'm not sure if the terrorist should let him go. But he does manage to pick up the AWP. Let's see if he gets one frag. As we're going to see one pop flash. He's going to duck right back around. And he's going to try and get one pick. But unfortunately, unable to do so. And time ticking away. Needs to save that AWP. And coming into the final round, looks like Lucid's going to have no weapons whatsoever. Just a couple of eco weapons. And that's never a good situation to be in. Meanwhile, yeah, Reflex going strong so far. Tying it up 7-all. And the terrorists are going to be hunting, unable to find anything. Vulcan might find something, however, if there's an overpeak. Or 4Geek holds back on the fire until the last moment. Tries to risk, the cheeky last second, but it doesn't work out. This drink break is powered by real iced tea. It's actually quite good. I'm actually not sponsored by them, but I just thought I'd let you guys know it's good. It actually tastes like tea. You have Chubb playing with a 5-7 all the way back in CT. Tagged twice for 3 damage. Excellent tagging system as Lucid going to be pushing through A main. Going to be here, Kev just bopping about back there. But I don't think he knows Elusive is here. As a lot of Molotovs come out towards mid, we're going to see them charging up Honda. Meanwhile, with a flash towards short, he might want to hold on to this. He does catch out Vulcan, but Vulcan ducks back down. There was no smoke and no crossfire for Chubb to actually work with. And Honda's going to be tagged down very low by, I think, Kev, as Chubb is still smoked off. And Kev is going to take down Honda, but Eluse is still in a really good position, actually. If he... Oh, they've just missed each other so far. Chubb's going to be taken down by Desardi. Aaron now going to be charging out as Vulcan takes down Turtle. He has already made his way towards truck. Nevo's going to come out and get the bomb taken off him, as well as his head. And the counter terrorist now going to be rotating over. Oh, beautiful pre-fire by Aaron. Is going to catch a Lucid in the face. 4Geek, last man left standing. He does have the smoke. HE and Kit may be able to pick up the AK and do some work. As he does get the AK. 25 bullets. Doesn't need to reload and give his position away as he slowly makes his way into the site. And he's going to pick off Vulcan. That's 1. He's coming through. Picks off Aaron. That's 2. But Kev peeking out from Catwalk. Shutting him down before he's able to go anywhere. And that's going to be 8-7. Reflex turning this half all the way around onto Lucid. And that's definitely not where Lucid wanted to go. If we look at the scoreboard, the frags split very equally across the board for Reflex. No real outstanding shooters. All of them doing a bit of work towards the rounds where they're able to do so. Lucid, unfortunately, can't say they're playing poorly, but they've really just got to back up this. They really just got to back it up their strong aim. Turtle missing a lot of the AWP shots. Just needs to be a bit more confident. Needs to switch that AWP location around. I think my game just crashed. Maybe. No, it's team switch. Cool. Oh, they have to .R. Interesting. As both teams ready, it's going to be switched over. Oh, if you guys are looking for RuneScape clans, hit me up. I've got a RuneScape clan just for you guys. It's great. RuneScape clans are great. Yeah, I'll join your friend chat later as we're going to get this T-side started. So it's going to be Molotov. Ooh, Molotov and 2 smokes. It's going to be a fast B take from Lucid. Oh my goodness, instant dink onto Aaron's going to take him out immediately. Let's see where the Molotovs go. As the HE grenade misses, Molotov, let's see who's got the Molotov. 4Geek. So we'll follow this smoke grenade throw as well as, so that's the first smoke grenade onto the, that is a beautiful Molotov. That's going to shut down any chance of, it's going to shut down a good chance of this retake. As Nebo's going to come out, gets 1 flying through, gets 2. He's turned this around. Going to get the 3rd. He gets 3. He nearly gets the 4th as B side is open. He's already done a lot of damage. Just follow Nebo as He comes through. That's one flashbang as Society is doing a bit of work towards the flashes. Waiting for the team to push him together. Spots out a Lucid. That pop flash is not going to work as Kev picks up another frag. Lucid last man left standing as Society takes him down. Oh my goodness. That was such a good take from Lucid. But Nebo just coming in, flying out of heaven. Gets that one tap immediately. Gets a second follow-up frag on, I think it was 4Geek who had no armor. Then coming out as Chubb inside pit was unable to do anything. And you see that Nebo did tagged 5 people. That's insane. That is a huge round coming out from Nebo. It's going to buy the P90. 2 P90s coming out from Vulcan and Nebo. And we're going to see no armor coming out from Lucid. They want to buy in the 3rd round. And we're going to see a test here that's coming out. So let's see how Kev and Desadi hold this. Desadi does have a grenade, has a shotgun, but this may not be a good position to play. All the terrorists so close. This flashbang is going to catch him right in the face. Oh, he's thrown it way too late. Kev, though, doing a lot of damage, but they're going to be taken out by the P250s, and that is a disastrous round for already. But Nebo comes through with the P90 like a hero. Going to be shot in the back as Vulcan going to be spraying down one. Also tags another player very low, and they're going to have to play retake. Aaron going to be coming out at the moment. Elusive in the smoke. I'm not sure if they didn't spot his head out to come out, and Vulcan's going to be shot in the back. Aaron's going to pick off one. It's going to be a 1-on-1. Honda's the last man left on site. And it's going to be a dance around the bomb site. Aaron's going to be walking across. Oh, I think he knows what's happening. Oh, he just misses it. He's going to tap the bomb. Has Honda coming across. And he's going to get it. I'm not sure why he just went for the defuse. They should have communicated that Honda was low. That was really poorly played by the A-site players, firstly. So, Desadi pulled out the grenade at the wrong time. And he should probably not sit there with a shotgun, considering that the terrorists will actually smoke off in flash that position. You should have sat forklift, you know, because when the terrorists come out, they have to come 2 ways. He can play the smoke and just go, you know what, you can't see me through smoke. I can shoot and let the pellets hit you. So that was just poor positioning that really lost him that round. And Lucid just getting a couple of good P250 shots going to take him out immediately. And this is going to force them. It's going to force Reflex onto an eco, and Lucid are going to have a lot of rifles in their hands as well as a UMP. Total with the UMP. Oh, pulls out the grenade at the wrong time, but Honda's got him backed up. He goes, I've got you, fam. Don't worry about any cheeky counter-terrorist pushes at convenient timings, which would make you probably call cheats on ECA, but Chubb's going to pick up 1, and Chubb's going to pick up 2. Nebo with the Deagle towards Catwalk. It's not going to work out. Aaron is going to try and get Deagle picks. Not going to work out either. He spots out Turtle, misses the flying Deagle shot, misses another Deagle shot, and all of a sudden, it's going to be Vulcan, last man left standing. He picks off a person, gets the AK, bomb planted, probably 30 seconds left on the timer. Going to be fragging for Vulcan. And he's just going to hop away, but 4Geek might catch him out. I think 4Geek spotted him. Nope. Yes, no, possibly not. No, I spotted him out. I'm going to shoot him in the back. Too easy. And that's going to be tying it all at 9-9. And the counter-terrorists still not enough to buy up. This is going to allow the terrorists to build up an economy. So the same problems that happened to Lucid and CT Huff are now happening to Reflex. Except minus the losing, like, you know, anti-ecos and Nebo going on tilt. But, you know, still the same. As we're going to see a pop flash coming towards B side. Aaron's going to be jumping back. They know where he is. Oh, the 1-dig's going to take down Turtle. Chubb's going to pick up the frag on Nebo as he's trying to come through vent. And it's going to be Vulcan with that P250. He gets elusive, trying to push through CT. Vulcan goes, nah, not having any of that shit. Oh, it catches out Chubb. Tags so low, but 4Geek is going to get two lurker kills of his own. And Vulcan, last man left standing once again, so it looks like he's going to be winning the PDG award so far. Let's go and see whether he's going to, you know, come up with a couple of exit frags, however, as PD would probably find some exit frags. And yeah, so as we wait here, might as well talk more about E-League. If you guys are from Sydney, it's in Redfern at the Technology Park. I've seen photos of the... I saw photos of the park. It's really amazing. It's got air conditioning, so any of the people who actually go towards Legends Cafe, you probably know how much of a sauna it is. There's a lot of aircon. It is bring your own PC, however, so I know it's a bit of a hefty wait. Parking also costs a little bit. I think it's like $15 to $20, but it's an all-day full of gigabit internet. Now, I could translate that into a lot of results and just talk about how many stuff you can download, but everyone knows what people are actually going to download. So I'm going to see Aaron pick up an AWP here, but he has no backup, which is a bit dangerous. As the terrorists are located towards this B side, we do see Nebo jumping into vent, close towards vent, however. But needs to be careful as Aaron is mollied off. And Chubb going to be pushing through the smoke. He's going to be picked off. Aaron gets the first frag, has relocated himself very nicely. He's going to get 2. And he peeks out. He nearly gets the 3rd. Lined him up as well. As Nebo gets 1 frag coming in from behind. Gets 2. Lucid, the last man left standing. Gets 1. Gets 2. Gets 3 after getting the AWP. He's the last man left standing. But Kev, as the smoke is fading, get him coming through a vent and taking him out. And that round just completely turning around. Aaron should not have lived there. That was unacceptable coming out from the players on Lucid Gaming. He should have not survived. 4 Geek nearly gets picked off through the smoke there. But we're going to see Chubb pushing through his Kev. Once again, caught out with a grenade in his hand. There's something you can't do as Chubb gets 1, gets 2, gets 3 as he sprays down to Sadi, who manages to pick off Turtle, but looks like they're going to save here as Nebo with the P90 unable to do the spray down. And yeah, Aaron's the last one standing. I think 4 Geek spotted him out. They're going to be having an aim duel as a 5-7. I'm not going to say aim duel here in this situation, actually, just a spray down battle, but the Glock's going to come out superior in the close quarters combat. I think they might go for the AWP. Nope, they're not going to choose the AWP. They're going to go, you know what, we're more than happy to just go AKs. I probably can't. I say words really bad. I say English really badder. I blame it on my Asian ethnicity. As we're going to see Reflex coming onto an eco round. So Nebo are going to be breaking vent. They know that there's going to be 1 counter-terrorist playing close. But more than happy, Lucid are more than happy to sit a default position with 1 back of Squeaky, I think. Nope, 2 towards A main. Slowly working their way up. Probably cross-firing each other. Probably going to pick off Kev as he is the solo person left on this site. We're going to see Chubb with the first Molotov. Let's see where this Molotov lands, actually. It's going to be quite interesting. Sorry, goes towards vent, I think. Yep, it lands towards vent, so that's going to be just clearing it out as they go towards B side, so probably faked it out enough as Turtle is going to be pushed through, takes down Kev. Too easy, he says, as slowly coming through as Chubb gets the first frag towards mid. And we're going to see Vulcan playing a really interesting position. Let's see if he managed to do any damage. Nope, Honda comes through, just goes, yeah, that's cute. Not cute enough. Honda trying to spray through. Aaron's going to be taken out from Chubb. So Chubb's getting 2 kills. And he's going to come out for the 3rd kill onto Desadi. And that's going to be 12-10. And still, Reflex's economy in shatters at the moment. They're still unable to force up anything. But it is running out of time for them to actually get rounds on the board. And the terrorists will still be able to buy for probably 2 more rounds after this. Chubb is already nearly hitting 10k. And so it's not looking particularly good for Reflex at this stage. And it looks like it's going to be an A rush. That first smart comes out. Aaron's going to be left by his lonesome. He's going to be taken out, trying to do something. Unfortunately, unable to do anything as the terrorists just grouping together, just easily going to be pushing on this B side. Absolutely no one here. And the counter-terrorists may just want to just opt to try to get some exit frags. So just kind of surround and just box in the terrorists. But it may not work here as Turtle is in a good position probably to peek out and do some damage, but he needs to be careful as Chubb is going to be spraying down. Gets 1, gets 2, just gets 2 actually. Honda got 1 as well. And Sadi's last man left standing. They're going to try and spam through. Not going to find him. Not sure if it's worth actually going for this exit. I'd recommend that he's... looks like they're going to be coming in together and just cross-firing lines. So he spotted out 2 people, but elusive. Too sharp with the AK. It's going to take him out. And that's going to be 13-10. This is a crucial round for Reflex. If they lose this, I'd say they're going to lose the map. They're not going to be able to come back from this deficit. Decide's going to pick up an AWP in his hands. Aaron's going to opt for a rifle instead. They are going to have a full buy, except on the hands of Nebo, who's only got 1 flash. They're missing a lot of HE grenades, so a bit of utility missing from some of the players. Decide's decided to set up a truck position. He's not going to do much else, but the terrorists already setting up towards B site. Smoke's coming out. Vulcan with a pop flash. It's not going to stop anything as the terrorists aren't really pushing through at the moment. They're more than content just to spray through. Let the counter-terrorists waste the grenades, see if they can figure out anything that's going on. We do see 4 geeks set up for the smoke grenade, so There we go. It's going to be an execute onto the site right now. As you're going to see, Chubb leading the charge is going to try to pick off one. Picks off one as the Molotov takes down Vulcan. Aaron getting 2 frags of his own. Going to be reloading Pop Flash as Nebo is going to be taken down from heaven. That Pop Flash completely blinding Turtle. Desadi missing the initial AWP shot as 4Geek has made his way towards Checkers. Turtle trying to find the pick onto Desadi. Is not going to find it as Desadi is going to make his way into a very good position. Kev has spotted out 4Geek. The aim deal goes down, but Kev just crouches, lands the spray, and that's going to be 11-13. Crucial round on the back. Once again, the heroics of Aaron just going absolutely huge. And we see Chubb nearly hitting a 30 bomb, so Chubb and Lucid just carrying the rest of the team on the back so far. And this B-side take just not working. Not sure where they're going to try next. They may try a mid boost. It may be interesting to see how that goes. Turtle does have an AWP. Let's see where he goes. He is going to be boosted towards mid. The HNA is going to do a little bit of damage towards Honda. Neebo's made his way underneath boost. He probably has heard the scope in from Turtle as he's going to clear out Z. He's going to fall off and just go, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth trying to get picked off at the moment. Nope, he's going to go back for round 2. As the rest of the terrorists just scattered about as Chubb has pushed open Squeaky and has made his way out. See Turtle just clearing close. As Nebo has rotated his way out towards boost. He has made his way towards sandbag, safe and sound. And he has a UMP, so that's like a really interesting gun for kind of holding in this game because either you're going to double dink someone or you're not going to double dink someone. So Turtle's given it up and gone towards A site instead. It's up to Kev to kind of solo hold this. There's with Desadi holding a very tight line towards A main, which is going to be smoked off very soon as the terrorists are making their way towards A site. This Molotov needs to hit this guarded position as Kev. Oh, they spotted out Kev. I'm not sure if... Yeah, Kev's in a lot of trouble. This Molotov is going to completely shut him off, and Turtle's going to shoot him in the back as he tries to rotate his way out. Desadi's going to miss his first AWP shot. He tries pushing on the side, but I'm not sure why. Such a tight line is not going to work as Nebo gets the first frag. Aaron trying to push out. He's going to pick off one. Nebo's going to get taken down. Aaron tries to do his best. Unfortunately, unable to find any more, and Vulcan's got to go for this. They've got no money on the hands of the... They've got no money. But the terrorists still have a lot of money to play with. That nade's going to do a heavy chunk of damage. As Vulcan going to be jumping up. I think Lucid probably is going to spot him soon. As soon as he pushes in, Lucid's going to shoot him in the back. But Vulcan needs to save. No time. He can't force something out of nothing. And with a good eco, Reflex can still come back. But Lucid, that was really, really easy. But it's pretty easy, I would say, when the A site hold has been quite poor so far. There is no crossfire from the counter-terrorists. You're sitting in one of the most easily Molotov off positions. You don't have a smoke to kind of like smoke yourself off and jump away. He tried flashing himself out after exposing himself. It's just not looking good when you've lost A site consistently like this. You just need to sharpen up. They've lost A site on an anti-eco. They've lost A site now on 2 buy rounds. They haven't held A site yet. This is Lucid should just go to his A site and just hammer it because they know that there's nothing that Reflex can do. Instead, they go towards B, so go figure. Reflex Gaming just full forcing at the moment. As Aaron, that HNA is going to do a heavy chunk of damage as GoTV just lags out. Kev is going to pick off one, but Aaron's also going to be taken down. Kev is going to be taken... A lot of frags happening. I think just GoTV just catching up with delay. I'm not sure what's happening. Desadi jumps down, managed to pick off one, but he's going to be cleaned up. So I don't know what happened there. The GoTV just skipped it. And 15-11. No money on the sides of Reflex. You got to say this is GG. Lucid just playing way too strong. Chubb, let's see if he can get a 30 bomb. He's going to be racing a Lucid to a elusive 30 bomb, should I say. Ha ha ha. I'm so funny. I'm so good. I'm so witty. It's going to be a quick A-side take at the moment. Kev is going to try and push in. Doesn't get anything. And I would say that's GG. Unless a heroic coming out of Desadi at the moment. He's going to push through, gets one, isn't able to get the second one. Counter-terrorists are rotated over, but they're all killed anyway. Aaron's the last man left standing, only a 5-7 and armor. He's Molotoved off twice. Any more mollies left? There's 3 Molotovs. I'd like to see another one coming out, but he's going to pick up Turtle, but Turtle's on 10% HP, so not sure why he's running towards short. He's probably not going to have enough time to even pick up a kit right now at this stage. I don't know where my view models went. But yep, he's going to take down Chubb, and Elusive and Chubb have both hit the 30 bombs. So congrats to them for hitting the first 30 bombs of the CGM season. And Elusive is just gonna do a cheeky, drop flash, and it's just going to take his head off. And that is going to be a very, very easy. Oh, that is going to be a very easy win, I guess, for Lucid towards the end. So Lucid coming up 16-11, and yeah, I know the score tool, the scoreboard was messed up. I think with the E-bot with the automatic thing, it's a little bit messed up, but it's still more professional like casting. So, but yeah, so Lucid there coming up. Well, let me just straighten myself up. It's kind of cool, like roller chair. It's kind of cool. It's like an elevator from the airport. But Lucid, they're really just winning the back of that match, really, with just strong aim dueling. Chubb and Lucid probably carrying very, very hard, just going in there and just headshotting everything effectively. Now, where it fell apart for Reflex was the weak A hold. B hold was really strong. You had Aaron doing his job. You had the counter-terrorist players at B side doing their job. They held back, even though they were Molotov off. They managed to reload. They sat in a position where they were able to still do damage. Scene point, Aaron, he kind of did manage to make his way back at site. Maybe Lucid should modify a little bit of their strategy to kind of incorporate that fact. But it's still no excuse to not pick the backside player off. Now, going back towards that A site, we constantly saw Kev and Decidey just getting picked off. I'm not sure what Decidey was trying to do with that line. Unless you're playing to shoot people through smoke, hit the most amazing shot in the world, or the terrorists are just dumb enough not to smoke it off, I don't know what is going on. Why aren't you sitting the AWPer towards that position and you're sitting a rifler towards forklift, or even just sitting two people on site and crossfiring? That AWPer is a lot harder than Molotov off, even if you sit towards short. Like, you're just exposing yourself to the position. You're stuck there. Where are you going to go? There's just going to be an AK that's going to come out and just take you out. So it's going to be Lucid up the first game. We're just going to wait for the broadcast to start. We're going to go for a little bit of a short break right now. But we're going to be back soon. So Lucid Gaming, 1 up so far. Tune in soon, guys. We'll be right back.
Sometimes it could get violent, but with you, I know I'm safe. Give a little bit of time so I could be. Need a little bit of time so I could free myself and run back home to you. Give a little bit of time so I could be. Need a little bit of time so I could free myself and run back home to you.
Alright guys, welcome back. Let's just get straight onto map 2 if this is just your time tuning in. You just need to know that Lucid won 16, 11 against Reflex on D underscore cache. Not CS underscore cache, which is quite strange, but that's okay. Now, we're just waiting, I think, for the last player for Lucid to come in. Not sure exactly who it's going to be, but we'll find out sooner or later as we're going to just see, cool auto-director shenanigans as we're going to see professional warm-ups coming up right here. And it's going to be interesting, Mirage. I mean, still, people would argue a CT-sided map. People who win the knife round will go on the CT side, but as we saw there, if you don't know how to hold a site, it's not CT-sided, it's very T-sided. It would be interesting to see exactly how well that Chubb and Elusive are going to play. So I think we're just waiting for Elusive at this stage. But on the side of Reflex, a lot of work to do so far. A couple of players really need to sharpen up on their holds, being caught out so far with grenades in their hands, not really backing each other up. They played very, very well on the T side, very poorly on the CT side. Only won 3 rounds overall. 1 was a pistol and I think 2 are buy rounds. So that's really a statistic they need to change around, especially on the A side. Yeah, as we're slowly waiting for the games to go underway, if you guys can chuck a follow on the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. I would probably be doing giveaways soon as I get cash. I don't have any cash at the moment, but as soon as I do, I will be doing giveaways, and hopefully I can donate some good stuff. I mean, I'm a very giving person, so maybe like my first giveaway, I'll sing music videos for someone at a LAN event, so I'll sing Taylor Swift dedicated towards them. I think I've done that before, but I can do that again, so it's fine. I'm not very original in terms of the stuff that I do. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this map. I mean, Mirage, how you want to describe it. There was a beautiful Go TV delay right there. Like how you want to call it, it's gonna be interesting how the warp duel is gonna go off. Turtle at the moment I haven't seen very good warps from him, so I got a feeling that he may not be as confident taking towards that mid control. But you really need like a good AWP to really land your shots at this stage. Hopefully they will be able to land that stage, but so hopefully Turtle gets a bit of confidence back and is able to land a couple of shots. On the side of Reflex, I think I've seen both R and Desada use the AWP. I'd rather R and use the AWP, but I've got to wait and see who plays that mid position. They may opt to go for a 2 AWP setup. Be interesting to exactly see what happens, but it may go the other way. And we're still waiting for Elusive. I don't know why we're still waiting. Oh, I swear I unbound that. It's magic. It's magical. Now, Turtle has been playing okay, I guess. I mean, needs to just land more AWP shots. But AWPing is not easy. It's difficult to hit the shots. Like sometimes when you're on fire, you're just gonna fucking body everything. But when you're not on fire, it just seems really easy just to miss everything, and it's like a really hefty investment. So it's all about confidence a lot of the time.
Counter-terrorist win.
And I don't know what the delay is. I'm gonna ask what the delay is. It's great. I can actually open up Steam overlay and it actually doesn't show up. That's kind of cool. Just lags a lot, but I can message everyone. I can like bring up random stuff. It works out very fun. Yeah, so it looks like Looks like Reflex has lost their 5th, and their sub is not online by the looks of it. Lucid, I am not sure what's going on, but we're just waiting for a Lucid, I guess, at this stage. Looks like we'll just take a bit of a break. Don't think that they'll be able to get the 5th place back in time for probably the next 5 minutes, so I'm just going to tune out and probably get some more water. So, yeah. The short break, guys.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. So far, it looks like that there was a problem in terms of getting a 5th for. There was a problem getting a 5th for the team Reflex. So they are. I think Dasadi had to leave, and it looks like that they're getting their manager right back in. Or they're getting their manager who was AFK at the moment. Otherwise, it looks like they may have to play a 4v5 or just forfeit, but they may just play a 4v5. Not sure exactly what's going to happen. I think there was talk of a wild card, but there probably still needs to be a bit more clarification on that. But we'll find out, I guess, in the future in terms of that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like the Saudi's net died, so that's a bit of a shame. It was looking like a good match. Reflex possibly could have fought back. I think Lucid have a right here, kind of going, look, can you get your fifth in? You had time getting your rosters set. I mean, it is a responsibility as part of teams to actually get the rosters and get their subs ready to come in. There should be time limits, but yeah, Lucid have been patient, kind of waiting at this stage. So there we are. Feel free to use anyone on your roster. So that means, I don't know what that means. Could mean nothing, could mean everything. Or it could mean nothing. I don't know. This is really good. Like, I can open like my Steam overlay and just not affect the recording. That's actually quite interesting because before I thought it'd just capture the frame recording as well. Waiting for the fifth, so if you guys have actually staying tuned, I'm actually quite impressed. Normally I would have just up and left at this stage. This has been a probably 15 minute delay. That is mainly Reflex team's fault. I'm just gonna go out and say that, but I guess sometimes there's unfortunate things that you can't do, but you just gotta prepare for them. I mean, it's a professional thing to do, to prepare for them. Great! Update Delta not found. Good. Nice disconnect thing. But I guess that's good because it forces me to reconnect to the game. Yep, so still waiting. It took me a while to reconnect, and by a while it took me no time at all. So, great times. I don't know, it's 9:45 after just one map. It's the delays, man. Delays get to people, so... There we are, so we finally got the fifth person in, so it looks like it's going to be their manager slash coach. I'm going to assume it's Cairo, so it looks like they're just going to ready up for the knife round, so it looks like we are going to get started! Everyone get excited! It's 10 PM, probably midnight in New Zealand, and they have to deal with losing both the Test cricket, BMAC, as well as... yeah. So we're just waiting for, I think, Lucid ready up. I mean, they've been waiting for such a long time now. I wouldn't blame them. And there we are. They're getting ready. So it looks like Mirage is finally going to get underway very shortly. And hopefully we can get someone. We're going to see a flash come out from the CTs as Lucid is now ready. And we are going to see the knife round get started. eBot may have a glitch in it. It may start the knife round and say that one team just wins. I'm not sure why that is. It looks like so. I think previously the knife round was won because there was a team mismatch, but I could be wrong. But it looks like we're going to have a proper knife round this time. Obviously, a crucial knife round. The team wants to win it and go towards CT half. So let's see how it goes. Kev is going to be leading the charge into the foray, and it's going to get him killed immediately. He does manage to tag a bunch of people. Aaron's going to get surrounded, as it looks like Mowski or Vulcan is going to be taken out after taking down one person. And Nebo is going to try and run, but he's going to get one, gets two, gets three. Could he get the fourth? This is going to be interesting. Lucid's not tagged. It takes a bit of time to say huge. Yeah, I think there's no chance of Nebo winning this. He's just going to get left clicked. It's very easy for Lucid to win that. He was tagged down too heavily already. And Lucid most likely going to switch and take the CT side. Just waiting. Unless they are confident of their strats on the T side. I don't think they will be confident, however. enough to actually challenge a strong, most teams on the T side. Looks like we do have Blaster as a coach as well, so it's going to be Lucid starting on the CT side, Reflex on the T side. At least the scoreboard has fixed itself, so I know exactly what's going on now. Congrats to me. I feel good about myself now. I can finally not make mistakes while making the mistakes. It's nice. So for everyone in the channel, thanks for staying inside the channel. Roster change, Vulcan and I retire. So yeah, so if you guys are in the channel, thank you for staying awake and alive for so long. But yeah, we're just gonna be waiting for both teams. Probably I think we're just waiting a couple of people, probably coming back from the toilets. That's okay, we can just patiently wait. It's not like we did half an hour waiting already. We are going live shortly. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I mean, I think in terms of sanity, in terms of gameplay, we want to see Reflex push Lucid to the absolute limit and Reflex win. In terms of I want to go sleep soon, I want Lucid to win, but don't tell any teams that I just said that. I think everyone just wants to kind of sleep at this stage. Not sure, but it's good. Let's see what the terrorists do. So it's going to be a 4-1 split. Looks like Nebo is playing lurker position towards A site once again. He has a smoke grenade, a flashbang at H here, so it looks like it's going to be a fake-ish, but the rest of the team is making a lot of noise towards this B site as Kyrie charges in. He's going to be taken down. Elusive's going to get another frag. And two terrorists have made their way towards the site. Chubb's going to be taken down. Neba's going to get a flank kill, but Elusive's still on this A site, B site, sorry, completely untagged. This Vulcan now in a lot of trouble. As Nebo gets taken out, Elusive gets taken out onto the face with a Glock, but he is now in a big world of trouble as he is kind of sandwiched between two positions. And he's crouching and waiting. He's going to be tagged from the other side. 4Gig has the USB. He's going to spot him. Oh my goodness, Vulcan instantly dinks him in checkers, but Turtle is going to take out Vulcan as he jumps up. So very easy. Tag so low already. And Lucid is going to pick up the Ever Crucial pistol round. And we're just going to see Armor and Tech 9 coming out from the terrorists. So the terrorists getting a little bit desperate at the stage. Reflex going to be trying and forcing their way onto the A site with just one smoke grenade and two flashbangs. Nebo's going to be smoking off that CT. And a bunch of flashbangs coming in. Honda and Turtle within crossfire positions as Kev is going to be pushing through. He's going to be taken out by Turtle after being dinked. Neba's going to switch out for the Tech 9 as Kairu also trying to push through the smoke, but Honda doing so much damage at the moment, getting 2 kills. Nowski is going to be taken down eventually, put down after getting 1 kill. And Kairu is the last man standing, however, on 13 HP. He picks up the bomb and is going to be taken out by the UMP. Elusive just slowly crashing his way over. Easy peasy. And that is going to be 2-0. If the scoreboard didn't say it, because I know a lot of things are really difficult in life, it's 2-0. But some things are difficult in life. Score counting, it may be one of them. And we're going to see just a full eco this time coming out from the terrorists. I don't think they're going to even have enough money to probably buy the next round. I mean, 2,400 coming out from some of the players. They are barely going to be able to afford AK. Yeah, they're barely going to be able to afford an AK on some of the players, as well as grenades and utility. Turtle's going to get 2. Just peeking out from window position. Honda's going to pick up 1 in A ramp. Meanwhile, Chubb jumping scouts. Going to find Ara, taking him out in the head. And Kairu's the last man left standing. He's just charging up towards mid. He's just going to be firing at nothing as he's completely blinded. And he's going to be put down. So Lucid off to a racing start so far, losing none of their UMPs. And just getting a lot of guns so far. Only, I think one of them lost an SMG, which is not that much of a big deal. Now, we are going to see Chubb retain the scout towards that B apps, and we're going to see Turtle with the AWP. Now, we're going to see a full set of AKs coming out from Reflex. Let's see how they're going to set up towards this A side take. 1 towards Palace for a ramp. They're setting up grenades right now. I think they may wait for the smoke to disappear, but I'm not sure when these grenades are going to go. I would say they go about maybe 125 or 130, so it's going to be a timing attack. Yeah, so it's going to be 130, smoke's coming out, so that's going to be stairs smoked off. So this is going to be a textbook A-side take. That Molotov is thrown just a little bit short. 4Geek's in actually a really good position at this stage. 4Geek's going to pick off one. 4Geek takes two. He's going to peek out. He gets the third. Tagged down through the Molotov by Honda. And the terrorist, I mean, Vulcan's trying to do anything as Nevo's going to get snapped upon. 4Geek on the ace at the moment. He's unable to find Vulcan as Honda's going to take him out. So Honda going to be stealing the ace, but that was all 4Geek's work as Honda just cheekily tags him. He's going, yeah, I stole your ace. What are you going to do about it? And there's nothing you can do about it. But that was very well played by 4Geek. That Molotov just denying the terrorist progression onto the site. So really well played by Lucid once again to shut down that take. And Reflex going on Armor Tech 9. I'd say at this moment they've semi-what given up. They're just trying a hard B-side take. Dropping into unders. Not sure what Turtle's going to be doing. Oh, so it looks like they are going towards this B-side. And Chubb needs to fall back as he's tagged. That Molotov is going to be doing a lot of damage as Chubb is going to take out one. Lucid is going to be burning down one player as Chubb also takes down Kev's no good. And the last two left standing are tagged very low. Kyra is tagged very low. Nebo does have a UMP, but I think he's unable to do anything at this stage. He knows it. So just swinging around the mouse a little bit. And just waiting for the counter-terrorists just for one of them to kind of push up and just get a frag. I mean, at this stage, there's really nothing unless there's like a massive UMP frag fest that's going to happen. As Nebo waits for the smoke to dissipate, still kind of just looking about as he nearly one-taps Chubb through the smoke. Every line being watched as we're going to see Nebo just making himself a little bit of a meal. We're not sure if they're just... Not sure what they're doing at this stage. As we're just waiting for the time to be ticking away. All legs is kind of covered at Lucid by Lucid Gaming at this stage. And we're going to see Nebo charge out finally, making a lot of noise as he's going to let Cairo go first. But he's going to drop down and be probably taken down by Elusive, who was sitting in that close position with the A4. And that was 30 seconds of really just nothing happening except Nebo just cooking up a meal. They do have AKs now, and let's see if Cairo is going to buy an AWP. Not sure if he's... Yeah, he is going to buy an AWP. He's going to keep it in the hands of himself. He's giving it to Vulcan, so... Haven't seen Vulcan AWP. This is going to be quite interesting. Nevo's bought a scout after buying a UMP the previous round, so Nevo's going to just charge through the smoke. I think he knows one is towards that triple stack, sorry. As Kev's going to charge through the Molotov, he's going to be tagged down very low. 4Geek's going to be tagged. He's very low. That HE grenade should finish him off. And it does. Nevo's going to tag and bag him. Chubb's pushing in through CT with the scout. He's going to miss. And, oh, gets taken down through the ticket booth from Nebo. Bomb plant's gone down. And Turtle with the AWP unable to do anything so far. So Nebo just really opening up so far. We do see Elusive coming behind. He's going to take down one. Coming through. Going to take down two as Honda from stairs is going to take down another one. Kyra is going to take down one. And so is Kev. And Elusive knows exactly where they are. But Kev gets the second frag as well. So I think just waiting a little bit too long. But Nebo just going a bit ham there with the scout, getting one frag into a 4Geek there, and then getting an absolute ripper of a shot onto Chubb through a box. So he is going to buy an AK this time around, and Vulcan has to force up into a Galil. But the counter-terrorists still have enough money to buy up. No chance of a mid contest so far, as Nebo is going to be playing this lurking position. Kev's going to be pushing all the way out. Spotted one towards stairs. He's going to be pushing out. Doesn't spot 4Geek, even though 4Geek played that position previously. That smoke grenade gone very deep. In fact, it's not smoked off anything at all. And Honda's going to be picked off, just peeking wide. I don't know why you peek wide when Palace is just so open, and Turtle's going to be flashed off. He's going to have to fall back. Oh, misses the first AWP shot, and that's the risk. You can't miss two AWP shots like that. And 4Geek from underneath Palace has rotated around as Vulcan spraying through is also going to be taken out. This Molotov has come out. Nebo's going to be taken out, and Turtle is going to actually land a shot this time and take down Kairu. So that is... I think the execution there taking a little bit too long. Nebo trying to play the lucky position, unable to get any frags, and Lucid going to get a very easy round. And Honda just going to be buying a cheeky MP9 there. Very cheeky. Pull it out! I want to see Yellow Jacket MP9! As the Terror is going to be going for another full-fledged B rush, and I think they've read that this is going to be happening. And we're just seeing that the Terror is just force buying every single round now. Yeah, Meowski or Vulcan is just going to be pushing through, catches his grenade for a little bit of damage, but nothing's going to happen of it. Molotov coming out, he's going to have to fall back a little bit, as Turtle is just going to watch the CT con line instead. We have Honda coming in with the Bulldozer, sorry, I thought it was a Yellow Jacket. But 4G is going to get the first frag from Ticket Booth, I think, onto Kev, who was at CityCon. Nebo's slowly pushing up now from a ramp. It's not going to find anything as 4Geek has relocated all the way down towards Palace. Meowski's actually going to land a kill onto Chop, but he's not able to do it on Turtle. Lucid going to be taken down with the Deagle. It's good shooting by Aaron so far. Aaron's been on point tonight. And Nebo's still trying to find his way around the site, and he's going to push through. 4Geek's not going to find him. No, he does find him. He turns around eventually in time, but they've made their way towards B site. The bomb needs to make his way from underpass, however. As 4Geek coming in through short, Honda just watching checkers, just not risking the aggressive peek. Aaron just watching that line as the bomb plant's going to go down. And 4Geek making his way through B apps. And I think he's heard one towards short, so he knows one's short. But Aaron is going to get the pick onto Honda, and this has shut down a heavy proportion of the success. But he's been spotted out. It's going to miss one. Spots out Kairu with the shotgun. He's going to spray him down, but no smoke against the AWP. Has to go for it. Oh no, he's going to get it. Aaron's come out too late. He's going to get it. No smoke whatsoever. Aaron just not watching the bomb, just expecting a fake, but you can't do that with the AWP. You got to play yourself in a position where you hope that the CT is going to come out, and that's a very winnable round, just suddenly lost for Reflex. And you got to really win those, man. Like, as the bind goes around, you really got to win those, and that's no exception. They played that so well until that point. It looks like it's going to be an A setup once again. Two A grenades going down, not going to find anything. It's smoke grenades, not coming out just yet, but Honda, he's spotted out one. Aaron's already picked up 4Geek, however, the Scout's going to tag him with 45 through the wall. Molotov coming out as Kev is no good. He's going to clear underneath balcony. Very risky play as he misses all the Deagle shots. Turtle does land the shot onto Nebo, and Kairu just trying to cross over, tag very heavily. This grenade should finish him off, but Lucid does it first with the A4. No smoke onto stairs and jungle at that stage, just completely just shutting down any chance that Reflex had. I mean, I understand it was an eco, but you really can't expose yourself to 3 lines with just no smokes up. It was just a miracle fact that, you know, you didn't get shot in the back in the first place. And we're going to see them just dilly-dallying, and once again going for this A-side take. Kairu is coming out, or I don't think Honda just barely missed it. He's going to spot out one, takes down Kev as they're going to try another A-side take. Going to try and spray down. I think he spotted Kairu, unable to land it as the Molotov first goes down. 4K coming through, misses everything. Does do a little bit of tagging as we're going to see the rest of the terrace now coming out. So we're going to see Meowski, the first person out. That's Vulcan coming out, misses all the spray, and this is where it's just starting to go bad for the terrorists. Flash coming out from Nebo. I'm not sure exactly what that was designed to achieve. Aaron with the Deagles just peeking in, but Honda's relocated to a very cheeky position as Turtle is just going to be watching the cross. I think they're not going to expect anyone coming out of Palace. They have no smokes to work with. They're going to have to cross right into an onslaught of a crossfire right now, and Honda's going to get the first. Going to try and pick through. I'm not sure if Turtle's going to relocate yet, and he's not. Honda's... I don't know, if I was Honda, I'd just push in at the stage. I'd feel brave enough that I'd be able to take down 2 people. But Nebo and Kairu are going to team up together. Turtle missing another easy AWP shot on the cross. And that Molotov is going to stop the bomb plant from coming in soon. Misses another one. He's going to be tagged down so low. Managed to get Nebo, who stands still. Ooh! A flicked Eagle headshot through a wall. It's going to pick up Kairu. And that was nasty. But there was nothing Reflex could do. They had to cross. They made the cross and decided to cross back. So, go figure. Don't know why you try to cross back when there's no smoke up, but you got to make something out of that situation. You got to like risk just taking aim deals. I mean, you're on site already. I know Molotov's down, but you just got to risk it. Turtle is going to miss the shot onto Kev. Kev is going to relocate. Gets the second one, however. Didn't relocate towards cover fast enough. And we're going to see just Under's Molotov off as the rest of the players make their way towards B side. And Chubb is going to take down Aaron. No backup whatsoever for his teammates as Aloof has made his way around. He's going to take down Kairu as 4Geek is going to take down Vulcan, who was towards Palace. And we're going to see Nebo as the last man left standing once again. So he's probably going to win the PDG award. As we're going to see him do absolutely nothing for the next couple of moments. I don't know. Like, if you get assigned to CGM and you argue that you should be assigned higher, and then your team just does this after one game, I don't know, man. As much as I love Nebo and Sia and Lumbridge, and he's gonna find one, sprays him down, gets the bomb, and really needs to go for a couple of aim deals here. I don't think he should plant just yet. There's no chance he's able to plant. That HE grenade is going to do a little bit of damage, I think, but is unable to actually do anything as Turtle takes him out with a deagle. And it's going to be 10-1. So, I mean, I know it's getting late and everything, but I'd like to see somewhat of a fight from a couple of rounds instead of a couple of joke rounds. You know, bait out a couple of Molotovs from A site. You guys they can take it. I've seen them take it. They just don't go together. You're just going to see Aaron just pushing out by himself. No backup whatsoever. So, like, I don't understand why teams just want to go and tilt. Like, you've paid money to play in this competition. Neba's going to be taken out from Honda, who was on stairs. You're going to see Kev pushing on base up by himself as he's going to be trying to deal it out with Chubb. And he's not going to find anything as Lucid picks up Cairo, also on A main, as Kev has made his way towards Checkers. And he's going to take down Chubb. But to what extent, I don't know, as, you know, Vulcan's going to be taking out towards A ramp, and the rest of the players going to be rotating over. And just taking down Kev, who was just by himself at B site. Yeah, like, as much as I liked Reflexes, it's just not respectful towards your opponents. I mean, you still got to try. Like, I don't care how much you like going on tilt, because, look, let's be real, right? You can go CGO and fuck around, but you can't fucking do this in CGM. Like, when CG is trying to establish, you know, some kind of stability, there's no semblance of strat at the moment. It's just people just pushing in randomly and just playing this, like, MM. As Nebo's last man left standing after they try taking the bomb A site once again, and they are just going to get mowed down. It's not even entertaining for me to cast. I mean, the first map was a lot more entertaining. There was a big break that kind of killed off any hype coming into the second part. No, that is the worst pass. They actually did want CGI. That's the whole thing. And I'm like, you can't say that you want CGI and you go, okay, like after one game, because one guy disconnects and we have to get a sub in, we're just going to screw around. Like, you can still practice your strats. You can still practice, you know, you can still practice shot calling. You can still practice going, okay, we got one extra person. It doesn't matter. Like, you tell them literally, go, look, just play this position, smoke this line. It's not rocket science to figure out. Instead, we're just going to see, you know, we're just going to see people just running out towards mid. Lucid is charging up mid. We're just going to see people out without any guns. Aaron's going to come out. So, I don't know. Like, at this stage, you just got to tell the guys, just to go, you know, what the fuck are you doing? Just stop going on tilt. Try getting a couple of rounds and stop throwing. Some semblance of a more strat coming in. This is good. At least they're trying to crossfire now at this stage. But Akara is the last man standing. It's a bit more of an attempt going in together. That's an improvement. Honda is going to get 5 kills actually. He gets the ace. So after pushing up mid, I thought Lucid got the kill actually. So Honda's going to get the ace, but that was, at least it was a semblance of something. This is an improvement. At least they're trying to do something. Coming into the final round, they're probably just going to try towards A site once again. I'd like to see a bit of more of a split. I'm not sure what Kev is trying to achieve with this mid take by himself. He's going to flash himself, find the AWPer. Not going to be able to do anything as he pop flashes himself and finds nothing once again. And he's going to be picked off with the AWP as Elusive pushes up through mid. Vulcan by himself towards B site, as we're going to see 4Kick is going to be taken out by Aaron. Aaron going to be pushing through. He is in a good position to do a lot of damage. Elusive coming through. Aaron in sandwich at the moment as Nebo makes his way down. Oh, he's going to be taken down as Kairu. But meanwhile, Vulcan's being picked off and Kairu is, I think, tagged quite low. It's up to Nebo to do a lot of work, but Nebo is in a good position to do a lot of work. He's heard Chubb rotating around. He's going to spray him down, picks up the A4. He's got still a lot of health to work with on this retake scenario. Karu, I think the monster just missed. Oh, beautiful shot from Turtle. Saw the edge of his head as Nebo's going to come out. He needs to land the sprayer, unable to do so. At least this is a lot better. They've come back in the last few rounds and tried something minus a couple of their players. At least try. Like, I know you have a sub. I know it's Subway's not open at this time. You still got one. Still, just try, please. I'm begging you. I know you guys want to go to sleep and all, but it's just frustrating to see this. It's just disrespectful to your opponents as well. I mean, if you want to do this, just go play CGO. Like, no one cares. I'd say some teams care, but it's a lot more of a relaxing environment. You don't have to worry about how these games go, but I'm just done with myself. I'm done as my game just skips forward just to catch up. I think it's just a Go TV delay lag, and we're just gonna see Lucid just push in. Nebo's last man left standing. He's gonna take down one. Let's see if he can like recreate the pistol heroics. He's gonna try and bang through smoke. He's not gonna find any, and it looks like that they're just charging after him with a knife. He's gonna just try to take down the knifer, and he's gonna be knifed. Armor is just gonna swiftly overpower him, and it's gonna be a final round. So I'm gonna say it's GG very quickly. We're going to see Force Spy coming out from the counter-terrorist. Terrorist just more than happy to go with whatever weapons. It was just a fast A-take with the pistols. Looks like they're opting to go towards mid and B this time, so Lucid's still taking this insanely seriously. I mean, they're reading that they're probably going to stack A-site. Counter-terrorists do like stacking A-site. And they're just going to make their way towards B. First HE grenades, flashbangs coming out. Fast in, no one on the side. Chubb's completely flashed himself as Honda with a SIG is going to provide overwatch. So take down one. Chubb's going to push through, pick up Vulcan. He's going to try and spray down Nebo from that distance, and he's probably going to get it as well. As Nebo manages to get Turtle for some reason. I think Turtle's charging behind him. And Chubb is going to get the third kill as he manages to get the spray down on Aaron. And the last one left stand is going to be Kairu. He gets denied by his own teammate, Honda, as the bomb. And that's going to be GG. 16-1. That's very quick. GG. It's all over. What can I say about it? No, it was very disappointing. The first map went in the favor of Lucid. 16-11 on Cache. It was a bit of a weak CD start for them, but luckily for them, they came back a lot stronger in the CT half. Yeah, I am very disappointed. I hope you guys don't do this again. This is directed at Reflex. There is no excuse for not trying even with a sub. You have to understand that you guys are playing a bit more professionally now. Like, I was mad enough that I swore, but yes. You don't give up, but that's well played. First map was well played by both teams. A couple of things that both teams probably need to pick up on, but it was a good start towards CGM minus the second map. Thank you for tuning in so late, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please chuck a follow on. I will be casting more CGM and CGA matches, so any teams that actually want their matches casted, feel free to chuck a PM to me on Twitter as well as CG, and I'll try to actually get them in. Otherwise, that's me out for tonight. It's getting a bit late as well, and I hope you guys all have a good night.